You live your life online. Every scroll, every click, every casual search. You think it's just your data, right? Your private digital world. But what if it's not? What if, beneath the sleek interfaces and seamless connections, a hidden force is at work, constantly learning, judging, deciding, a force that holds immense power, with little accountability? Chapter 1. The Rise of Data Science and Ethical Considerations. This isn't a dystopian fantasy. This is the reality of data science. It's a transformative force, revolutionizing everything from personalized medicine, where patient data tailors treatments, to targeted advertising that knows your desires before you do. Data-driven algorithms are everywhere, extracting insights and making decisions at a scale never before imagined. Sounds efficient, right? But with this innovation comes a chilling question. Who is responsible when things go wrong? As more critical choices in healthcare, finance, education, even your job prospects are handed to these algorithms, we're confronted with black box models. These are systems so complex, even their creators can't fully explain how they arrive at their conclusions. How do we audit them? How do we explain their decisions? These aren't theoretical concerns anymore. They directly impact public trust in technology. The power wielded by big data carries significant ethical responsibilities. Data scientists and the organizations deploying AI must grapple with issues like privacy, bias, transparency, and fairness from the very start. Without foresight, the very tools designed to help us could infringe privacy or reinforce societal biases, perpetuating harm. The stakes are astronomically high. Our increasing dependence on data-driven decisions demands an equal increase in our vigilance about how those decisions are made. Because realizing data science's benefits sustainably requires an ethical compass at every step. Chapter 2. Data Privacy and its Ethical Implications. One of the most urgent battlegrounds in this new ethical frontier is privacy. In our digitized world, your personal information isn't just data, it's a prized resource and a potential liability. High-profile data breaches, surveillance technologies, they've laid bare a stark truth. Safeguarding your personal data isn't just a legal formality, it's a moral imperative. You're probably unaware of just how much data is collected about you through every app, every website, every IoT device, even public records. This treasure trove, if misused, enables everything from identity theft to unwarranted surveillance. The ethical dilemma is stark: informed consent versus trust. Individuals rarely get a say in how their data is harvested and repurposed, creating a profound imbalance of power. Those incredibly complex terms of service you agree to, they often effectively opt you into expansive data collection without real transparency. Your detailed profiles could be sold to third parties, used to influence your behavior, all without your explicit consent. But the game is changing. Policymakers worldwide are finally responding. Regulations like Europe's GDPR and California's CCPA are aiming to protect individual rights, mandating explicit consent for data use, giving you the right to access or delete your data, and imposing penalties for misuse. These are vital guardrails, but legal compliance is just the baseline. Truly ethical data use cultivates a privacy-by-design culture. But a new threat has erupted. Generative AI models, like the chatbots you interact with daily. These systems are trained on massive internet datasets, often scraping personal information from the web without individuals' knowledge or consent. Think about it. Chatbots trained on your social media posts, your personal blogs, even private data leaked online. Italy's data protection watchdog actually temporarily banned ChatGPT for appearing to have no legal basis underpinning the massive collection and processing of personal data. This ignites a pressing question. Do individuals have rights over how their publicly posted data is used to train AI? And it's not just personal data. Generative AI companies have been accused of ingesting copyrighted material without permission. Authors are suing OpenAI, alleging their novels were unlawfully used as training data. They claim AI profits from stolen writing and ideas, exploiting creators' work without compensation. As one analysis chillingly put it, AI companies are scraping your posts and personal data and using them to train those systems by default. This lack of transparency and consent in AI data practices is a major concern. Data privacy isn't just about hackers anymore. It's about maintaining control and dignity for individuals in how their very digital essence is used. Chapter 3: Bias in Algorithms and its Societal Impacts. Now imagine a system that dictates your future, your job, your loan, your freedom, but it's secretly rigged against you. This is the chilling reality of algorithmic bias. If the data feeding an AI is biased, or if the model learns unchecked from historical patterns of inequality, the algorithm's outputs will also reflect those biases, often at immense scale, cloaked in a veneer of objective computation. The risks are not hypothetical. Biased algorithms have already led to discriminatory outcomes. In hiring, AI systems have systematically favored men over women, simply because they were trained on past biased hiring data. In lending, algorithms have shown racial biases, disadvantaging minority applicants. And in the criminal justice system, a widely used risk assessment algorithm was twice as likely to falsely label black defendants as high risk compared to white defendants. These are life-altering decisions. Who gets a job, a mortgage, a prison sentence? And delegating them to biased AI can reinforce and even amplify existing inequities. As one commentator warned, biased algorithms mean existing inequalities could be amplified, with dangerous results. AI could become a turbocharger for discrimination, hidden behind logic. Marginalized groups suffer most from these hidden biases. A biased healthcare algorithm might underrate illness severity in black patients because training data underrepresented them, leading to unequal care. And then there's facial recognition. Biased systems have higher error rates on darker-skinned and female faces, resulting in wrongful police stops or false arrests of innocent people. A U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology study found leading algorithms had error rates up to 100 times higher for black and Asian faces compared to white faces. IBM observed that biased algorithmic decisions reinforce existing societal disparities faced by marginalized groups, yielding unfair and harmful outcomes. The question is, if an AI is more likely to deny me an opportunity or misjudge me because of my race, gender, or background, how can it be fair? The rise of generative AI brings this challenge into a terrifying new context. Models like GPT-4 or DALL-E, trained on internet-scale data, inevitably mirror the biases and inaccuracies of society at large. Remember Meta's Galactica? It was shut down after just 3 days because it confidently generated misinformation and exhibited biased and even racist outputs. This incident was a stark reminder. Even advanced AI can spew toxic or false content, if not rigorously vetted. There's a very real concern that unchecked generative AI could amplify biases and spread them far and wide, whether in social media, news, or content creation. As one AI researcher warned, if you are a human, you should care about AI bias causing real-world harm. Fairness is not a nice-to-have in data science, it's a necessity. Chapter 4: The Responsible Use of Data and Its Ethical Implications. These aren't just abstract problems. Let's look at a prime example: facial recognition technology in surveillance and law enforcement. While it offers benefits, it has been deployed in ways that raise blood-red flags. In some cities, police have used it to scan public spaces and identify suspects, only to misidentify innocent people, disproportionately people of color. There have been wrongful arrests of black men based on faulty Face ID matches. Beyond bias, there's the specter of mass surveillance. Widespread adoption could enable constant tracking of individuals without their consent, chilling everyone's freedom and privacy. San Francisco famously banned government use of facial recognition in 2019, and the EU is considering strict regulations that would ban real-time remote biometric identification in public spaces. The public reaction to these uses of AI screams for ethical frameworks. When a powerful technology can infringe on rights or discriminate, it shouldn't be deployed in a vacuum. The ethical responsibilities of data scientists and AI developers are immense. They are not just coders. Their creations directly influence lives. They have a duty to anticipate potential risks and unintended consequences and mitigate them. This might even mean sometimes saying no, not building a model because its risks outweigh its benefits, or choosing to anonymize data even if it makes the model slightly less accurate. They must adhere to codes of ethics, embracing do no harm, fairness, and accountability. Accountability means keeping humans in the loop for high-stakes decisions and thoroughly documenting how models were trained so they can be audited if something goes wrong. The responsibility doesn't end at deployment. They must monitor systems in the real world and be ready to fix, or even pull the plug on, unfair or unsafe automated decisions. And then, the ultimate threat to truth itself, deepfakes and AI-generated misinformation. We now have AI tools that can fabricate realistic images, videos, or audio of people, making it appear someone said or did something they never did. The potential for misuse is terrifying. Fake news videos of public figures, non-consensual fake pornography, even scams where AI impersonates your loved ones to demand money. As deepfakes become more sophisticated, harder to spot, experts warn they have the potential to erode trust in media, institutions, and even interpersonal relationships. When anything can be faked, the very notion of truth in digital content is put at risk, leading to a dangerous post-truth environment. The responsible development of AI is crucial to ensuring that these technologies benefit society rather than causing damage. It means anticipating how a tool could be misused and putting protections in place. Just as a pharmaceutical company tests a drug for side effects, AI developers have a responsibility to test their models for potential harms, be it biased decisions, privacy leaks, or malicious applications, and to continuously improve safety measures. Chapter 5. Navigating the Ethical Landscape of Data Science. So what do we do? How do we navigate this minefield? Ethics in data science is not a one-and-done checklist. It's an ongoing journey. The rapid pace of technological change means new ethical questions are constantly emerging. What was acceptable yesterday might be problematic tomorrow. Data scientists and organizations need to integrate ethical principles into all stages of the data lifecycle, from collection to deployment and maintenance. This demands a culture where it's normal to ask, should we do this? Not just, can we do this? Think regular ethics reviews, even red team exercises where a team intentionally probes a system for potential abuses. We need moral agility in data science, and a key tool for that is education and training. Data ethics must be a foundational component in university curricula and ongoing professional development. This means teaching future data scientists about privacy law, human rights, bias in statistical sampling, and the social impacts of AI, alongside technical skills. Ethical literacy needs to be as commonplace as technical literacy. It empowers practitioners to make responsible decisions. We're already seeing companies like Google and Microsoft setting up internal AI ethics committees and review boards, a sign that ethics is becoming ingrained in operations. This shifts the mindset from move fast and break things to move thoughtfully and build things responsibly. The future will bring even more transformative innovations, and with them, new ethical conundrums. AI will become more autonomous, data more abundant, algorithms penetrating traditionally human realms. Keeping ethical considerations front and center will be crucial to sustainable innovation. Proactively addressing issues like privacy and bias fosters public trust. Neglecting ethics, on the other hand, leads to public backlash, legal battles, and technologies that fail to deliver broad benefits. We must value attributes like equity, inclusiveness, and respect for user rights as much as we value efficiency or accuracy. And critically, the ethical future of data science requires strong leadership from data scientists and AI researchers themselves. They understand the technology's capabilities and limits best, making them uniquely positioned to foresee challenges and devise solutions. By championing ethical approaches, they can design algorithms to be explainable and fair by default. It also means collaboration. Data scientists joining forces with social scientists, legal experts, and communities. Because, as the World Economic Forum stresses, for AI systems to be truly effective, they must see points from different perspectives, aligning AI with core human values like fairness and respect for rights. Ultimately, the people building and deploying AI systems have a critical say in how those systems impact society. If they hold themselves to high ethical standards and embrace a mindset of stewardship, the ripple effects can be profound, leading to AI that is not only powerful, but worthy of the public's trust. Navigating this ethical landscape is a continuous collective endeavor. The choices we make now will shape the relationship between AI and society for years to come. We can harness the immense power of data for good while safeguarding individual rights. It requires not just innovation in code, but innovation in ethics. Because in the pursuit of intelligent machines, we must never lose sight of human values. The responsibility lies with each of us. Don't be left in the dark. Understand the forces shaping your world.